this is a Homestead channel, right? You're right. So why am I eating food on this Homestead channel? Well, I have decided that I'm going to try the carnivore, I guess, diet, if you will. It's so weird to call it a diet, but whatever you want to call it. I am eating carnivore for 7 days just to give it a try. And the way that this fits into our homestead is everything I just ate 100% is born and raised right here on the farm. I had some eggs and some of our pork, and so it's good. I will say I'm only 4 days into eating this way, and so probably not the best judge yet, but I feel a lot better already. One of the things that people talk about when you eat carnivore is that you're gonna reduce inflammation and these things like that, and you know, there's always a lot of claims when people, you know, have fad diets or whatever the case may be. But I've noticed I am sharper. My brain is sharper. I do notice like knees don't really hurt ever. My joints don't really hurt, and I feel a lot better. I feel lighter. Does that make sense? And I am 6'3" and 300 pounds. So for me to feel lighter, that's a big thing. I've tried other things before. I've tried eating like a vegetarian, plant-based style diet, and I got really sick about a week or two in. And vegetarians and vegans watching this right now are going to say, you are crazy. You're supposed to eat vegetables. It is whatever. I know how I felt, and I was pretty ill after eating that way. I have had nothing adverse for these first over half of this week so far. We're gonna give it 7 days, then maybe I'll go 2 weeks, and then maybe I'll keep eating that way and just throw in a free day every once in a while. I do love fruits and vegetables, so don't think I'm trying to tell people to not do anything like that. And I will be eating that again in the future. But for this week, I'm just trying to eat meats, eggs, and water. So we will see how it goes, and we'll keep you all updated. But that's the plan for today. But right now, we have to go do chores. Let's get out there and do chores. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Cattywampus Acres. It's good to see you. It's a good morning. It is nice and cool. We got to take care of these animals. I hope all of you are doing well. Yeah, it's middle of the week for me. It's actually feeling like fall finally. Being from Michigan, I love like fall weather, and so anything gives us a break from this Georgia heat is phenomenal. Good morning, chickens. Good morning, chickens. I think some of them are laying right now. I heard some of them in there. Chickens are good. I think we're gonna have to do another round of chicks pretty soon. Some are aging out, some get murdered by predators. We have a lot of spider webs there. Oh, we have not a lot of spider webs. Hi, sweet girl. We have a lot of predators here. A lot of chicken predators. Sucks, and we try and protect them as much as possible. Man, these spider webs, but there's only so much you can do. There they are. Oh man, Miyagi's been doing a lot of beard peeing lately, haven't you? I can tell. I ain't coming close to petting you, dude. Ollie, is this what he does when he wants me to feed him? There's Steven. There's Steven. Everybody knows the old Steve, man. Hey, everybody. I gotta trick him. I'm going down here. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going right here. Okay. So, there's the three boys. And Ollie. Ollie's a boy, too. But, you gotta sort of split it up so everybody can get some food, because Raj is not quite as big as these other two, and Quag is growing every single day. That dude is getting stout. Stout with a capital SH. Stout. Give Ollie his food. Y'all got food in there. What are you doing? Leave Ollie alone, man. Okay. Move your head. Oh, Ollie don't like that. He does not like when they mess with his food, man. Oh, I gave y'all some. Y'all need to relax. This is the same food I gave Ollie. And y'all need to calm down. Ain't it right, Raj? Yeah, you can tell that the girls are, coming into heat, are already in heat, because if y'all could smell what I smell right now, oh, it is buck, buck, buck all day long. Yeah, he's all about it, man. Miyagi's been doing the old breeding gig for many years now, and so he's very well aware where these two are new to it. Although Roger did throw some good babies this year with the girls, and so Quag, we're waiting for him to we're gonna put him with somebody soon. We'll see. We'll probably put Quag with Francine and Veruca when we're ready to breed. We're not ready to breed Veruca yet, but Francine has never actually kidded before, so we'll see. When it comes to Francine, our vet told us sometimes goats just won't get pregnant. It is what it is, but yeah. Hey, Steve. Hey, buddy boy. What you doing? What you doing, huh? What you doing? What you doing, buddy boy? There he is. There he is. For the boys. Ooh. I can never figure out if I'm getting who or spider webs on me, because these Joro spiders in North Georgia are out of control. Oh, she's biting the fence too. Man, these guys are getting ornery today. Good morning, ma'am, gentlemen. How are you? Oh, all right. So if you watched our last video, you know now that Fiona is with foal, as you would. She's got a baby in there. That's why she is as wide as a house, because if that blood test came back and told us she wasn't pregnant, she was going on a diet. So next spring, we're super excited. We will have a mini donkey, if that makes sense. We'll have a baby mini donkey. Isn't that right, Buford? He's eating. Bojangles, do you concur? There's a honeybee. Well, hey, honeybee. How are you? Maybe it's one of our honeybees. I don't know. So if you're... had some people ask how our bees were doing, and I checked on them this morning, and they're doing good. I added some boxes. I'm not collecting honey this year, unless they run away on us again. I'm not going to collect honey. So I'm just going to let them do their thing and see how they survive. Hopefully build up a strong colony, and then when we get really big, maybe I'll have some bee experts show me how to do a split, so we can have a couple hives. Ladies, I'm not gonna let anybody else hear me say this because they might get offended, but the ladies area down here is my favorite because they're awesome, and they don't smell as bad. And you guys have the best milk ever. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Peyton? You got anything to say about that? You got anything to say? Tina? Tina is the least affectionate of all the girls. I don't know if you can guess who the most affectionate is. That would be Luna. Either most affectionate or most attention-seeking. Laurel, what are you doing? Hanging out? So we had let Laurel out a week or so ago to just hoping that she had been weaned, which she should be, because she eats solid food all the time. But apparently, I don't know where she went now. Apparently, she decided to eat from mom again. Whoa, hey, Luna. Hey, Luna. Oh, okay. And the babies are doing good. I don't know what Miss Charlotte's doing over there. Just hanging out. Look like she's half asleep. Got good old Darlene. And then, of course, gigantic Gina. Hi, I was just talking about the ladies area down here and how you guys are awesome. Jolene is still sort of a jerk, but I will say as she gets up there in years a little bit, she becomes a little bit better than she used to be. And Peyton always has been. Peyton just does not give the best, not the best, but she doesn't give the most milk. Like, that's sort of disappointing. She makes some pretty babies, but this is a dairy farm. I don't know if you knew that, young lady. Laurel, how are you? I wish you would stop drinking off your mother. You are way too old for that. That is silliness. And then you see the babies can just go wherever they want. There is no fence to hold them. They are only here because they are with their moms. That's basically it. Isn't that right, Gina? Isn't that right? Come here. See, Laurel's getting pretty big. Now, Laurel is a mini mancha, so she won't get as big as the full La Manchas, but she'll be maybe just a smidge bigger than these girls here. But her milk will be awesome. Isn't that right, Tina? Isn't that right? Gotta get out here and milk, and I do want to hear from you guys about this carnivore eating that I'm trying to do and see what your thoughts on it. Have any of you done it before? Do any of you think it's a horrible idea? Do any of you want to try it and think it's a great idea? I don't know. I realize I'm just a few days in, four days in, but I feel great, man. I feel great. I know I probably consume more sugar than I should, probably through breads and dairy and stuff like that, but man, I feel great. I feel great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this over here, but that's just preparing for I gotta do some distraction techniques here. Okay, so I got some grain. Oh, they saw me. Ooh. Got some grain and some loose mineral, and I'm gonna run over and feed all of them, so the ones that are gonna get milked can come in and they can come in peace and not be distracted by the other ones. Ready? Ooh. Okay. I got nothing else for it. Okay, so now that's done. So now when we open the door, we should be okay, and they should only the milkers should come in. Yo! There's one. So I know we preach this a lot, and sometimes it gets a little confusing when people are just starting raising goats, but grain should not be the primary food for your goats. You can talk to your vet about it, whatever. If you need to put some weight on them, that is what it is, but their primary source of food should be vegetation. That should be stuff like hay. If you have a pasture, they will eat that, but brush, stuff like that. I don't like letting them eat on brush when we're milking it, because who knows what our milk's going to taste like, because whatever they're eating is what their milk tastes like, if that makes sense. Alright. Ready, Veruca? She's always ready. She's always ready. Veruca's been a solid milker for us. Still hand milking. Just been doing so much with the business and everything else. Just haven't gotten another vacuum pump. So we will again, but right now this works, I guess. Definitely not as fast than vacuum pumps. When we have the vacuum system going, this bad boy, we can get all these goats done in a matter of a few minutes, which is pretty awesome. And I think I like it better because it mimics the babies, basically. If you're new to us, Laurel out there, that is actually Veruca's baby here. And so Veruca, sweet girl, was our very first to have mini manchas. And if you don't know what mini manchas are, that is a La Mancha doe that is bred with a Nigerian buck. And so you always want to do it in that order, because if you did it with a La Mancha buck and a Nigerian doe, you would definitely hurt the doe and it might actually kill her because the baby'd be too big. So, that's the deal. Since I've been doing the carnivore diet, eating, whatever you want to call it, I have been making sure I drink plenty of water because I have increased my sodium. But no matter what people tell you, our bodies need salt. If you look in the Bible, it says we are the salt of the earth. Salt was used for thousands of years to preserve food because we didn't have refrigeration until the last century. So salt has been in our diets for a very long time. And although I'm not a nutrition expert by any means, I have a brain, and what I know is we had healthy people for thousands of years. Those thousands of years we had all those healthy people, they had a lot of salt in their foods and meats and stuff. So whatever, I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm drinking a lot of water, so don't worry about me there. And I'm probably drinking more water than I've ever drank, because if anybody who knows me out there knows that I am really, really bad about drinking water. I would typically get my water from coffee or tea or energy drink, which is not the best way to source your water if you did not know. All right. Enough of this. She's getting all this extra munching time. All right. You're done. Come on. There she is. Little short girl here. To be honest, Jolene is the main reason, and all the Nigerians, main reason that I prefer to have a milking machine, because these guys right here, big old mitts. That udder under there, not very big at all. So yeah, it's a lot easier to use the machine. But when you're budgeting and you're putting money in certain places and time in certain places, yeah, sometimes you just gotta wait. So I believe I've mentioned before that the goats always do their business before they come in here, which is true. They're very clean animals. But one thing they do, and I don't intend to offend anybody when I say this, it's just being on a farm. When they come in here sometimes and they're being milked, sometimes they pass gas a little bit. Does not smell good. You would think, being that all they eat is hay and vegetation and stuff, that it wouldn't smell that bad, but it does. It does. And if you don't know, goats burp all the time. They are gassy animals, and actually that is one of the things that can be their downfall. If they're not able to relieve that gas, they get something called bloat, and bloat can kill them. Actually, it's really bad. It'll show up on it'll actually show up on the left side of their belly up here, and you'll see it. It'll be really bulbous. We actually dealt with Veruca having a little something not that long ago, and we gave her a bunch of bloat medicine. So just something to watch out for in your goats, because it will definitely hurt them. You are killing me here. You're so far away. Hit them with the old spray. Make sure everything is nice and clean and tidy. And on to the next one. Come on. Come on, old girl. Nope, not you. Not you. Not you. You. Not you. Obviously, they ate all their food out there because the other ones are already at the door chomping to get it. Once our does have experienced the glory of the milk bar, they just want to keep getting in here as much as possible. This is where they get the really, really good food. And they like being milked out, because carrying around a full udder is not fun. Opal here has been a joy of an addition on our farm. Love her, super sweet. She's not overly ornery, but just a little bit. Just enough. Just enough to know that she's a goat. She came from our friends at Maple Park Homestead. And They said she had really good creamy milk. They were right, man. Her milk is awesome. And she produces a ton. And her udder and teats are way easier for me to handle because she has got a bigger udder and my hands are bigger, so she probably has the best udder genetics out of all of our goats. Hopefully we're not being teased here, and hopefully it actually is legitimately becoming fall. I'm ready. I'm ready for summer to be over. Look at that glorious, glorious milk. Oh yes, goat's milk. Best stuff on the planet. Even though I'm not drinking any right now. Some of you are probably like, this guy is a dairy farmer and he's not drinking milk. Yeah, not right now. But the one way I use our soap every day is with our goat's milk soap. And you yourself can find that at cattywampusacres.com. That's CATTYWAMPUS.com. Check it out. New website. Everything's great. You can check out some of our affiliates. We got affiliates on separate other YouTube channels, and you'll see that they're working with us to get the best soap in the world out to everybody.
Yep, come on back. You good? Yep, straight back.
That happens more often than you think here. I love being secluded, but sometimes the deliveries aren't as easy. The funny thing is, we were just talking about goat milk soap, and as I'm talking about it, we get more fragrance shipments and samples to actually we got some samples in here that we're going to try some new scents, so make sure you keep up with that. A lot of people will switch to this carnivore style eating because of autoimmune diseases, and I've heard nothing but good stuff from personal people that I know that eat this way. I don't have any autoimmune diseases. I'm not like pre-diabetic or anything like that. When I say I'm 300 pounds, I'm a big dude. It's just, even if I just were to shred down to, 8-10% body fat, I'm still going to be 230, 40 pounds probably. So it's really just, I want to see how I feel. I sort of, as I'm getting closer to 40, I'm only about a month and a half away from being 40. I wanted a way to just feel a little bit better. My kids are growing and stuff, and so I just wanted to feel better. And like I said, if it can help with joint pain and inflammation, because I have experienced some inflammation issues and stuff, and I have experienced some heartburn and everything, eating all the sugars and just junk that we eat all the time, and being that I'm a police officer and I just eat whatever sometimes in the middle of the night. I just wanted to try something new, and we'll see how it goes. If I lose some weight, that's great too. But I just want to see how I feel, and we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if you tuned in for all farm and no talk about meat, because we did a little bit of both. And if you came to this video because you wanted to just hear about carnivore diet and you were like, why is he doing all this farm stuff? Well, welcome. Hope we can keep you around. But the other thing is the reason we homestead is we raise these animals and stuff to grow this for our family, basically. And we less visits to the grocery store. And when, like the pork I ate this morning, that pork was born and raised responsibly and processed and everything right here in this backyard. So I think the moral to the story is, the closer we are to our food source, the healthier we're going to be. Well, remember what we always say here: when you homestead, you're home fed. We'll see you guys next time.